Hey Reiki friends, it's Mary Riposo from Infinite Light Center and the Central New York Reiki Association, and I am here to answer all of your Reiki questions. The question for today is it safe to practice Reiki on children and babies? Many of my students take Reiki training mainly because they want to practice on their family members. So I wasn't surprised when one of my students in a recent Reiki class asked about practicing Reiki on babies and kids. She had recently become a new grandmother and she wanted to be able to practice Reiki on the new grandchild. And she wanted to make sure that it was safe before she went ahead and did so. And here's what I told her about it. I told her it was definitely safe to practice Reiki on babies and children, but it's also important to know that your Reiki practice is going to look a little different when you practice on children as opposed to adults. So babies and kids will tend to balance much more quickly than adults do, and they need shorter sessions. And if they begin to move or squirm or cry or something like that, you should finish up your session. That's them telling you that they're done. And there's a misconception out there that says that Reiki is too strong for little kids and that it could actually harm them. And the truth is, that's really false. Reiki is simply spiritually guided, universal life force energy, and it exists in everything and in everyone. So it cannot harm us in any way. Remember, when we practice Reiki, we're not guiding the energy. Imagine that you have a lamp with a light bulb and a cord, right? And the cord is plugged into the wall, and the electricity comes through the cord, lights up the light bulb. Well, it's really pretty much the same thing with Reiki. When we share Reiki with someone else, it's like plugging them into a wall socket, but we're actually plugging them into the universe, actually. And just like the lamp, it's wired to receive the energy that's coming through it, right? So it doesn't get overwhelmed, it doesn't get overloaded, it simply shines. And that's what happens when we receive a Reiki session. We don't get overloaded, we don't get overwhelmed, we just receive the energy that we're primed to receive, and we shine as individuals. So if you're interested in sharing Reiki with children or babies, I guess my advice would be make sure that you get good Reiki training from a qualified Reiki Master Teacher who can support you in learning the best way to work with this specialized population. I'd love to hear your comments and thoughts on this, so make sure to comment below and keep your Reiki questions coming. Thank you.